I could never I could never justify the cost unless I'd have to dedicate my whole life to that. Like I don't even whatever.
You could do something like that, like once in a lifetime, to go to Europe and just enjoy yourself. I suppose you know what I mean. Like, hey, I'm going to take
Where are
3
you going?
weeks.
Oh, I'm going to go compete in Lisbon in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Well, not just that, but it's me.
That's so
I'd be
loud.
like, I know it was.
Whoa.
I'd be like, well,
Are we live?
Yeah.
Are we recording? Why did you make it end so abruptly?
No, I didn't. You just heard it end abruptly.
Oh, I don't believe that for one hot second.
All right, we can listen back to the
Not
recording.
for-
I'll
No,
stop
not
the
right
recording.
now.
No, I'm stopping.
No,
it right
no,
now.
no.
I don't want it stopped. I'm
It was too fast for me.
still
It's just way too
on
fast
the big
for me.
spectrum. That was super abrupt.
Yeah, just saying.
It faded abruptly.
Too much.
Can you take the box down?
Oh yeah,
We have this box.
What the?
I had it to
Hey,
enhance my wireless
guess what?
signal.
Now you guys know that Dave
Chicken
and I.
butt.
It's gonna be that kind of show. Huh?
Oh,
Man. You guys know that Dave and I. Dave has a monster. Our unofficial. It's actually a competitor of our actual show sponsor.
obviously.
But Dave is Dave and Mike is Mike. So hold on, that was bad. Ooh.
Wow.
Wow.
You know what that made up for?
Impressive.
That made up for the abrupt stop to the
Yeah, so those of you
intro
that
music.
The question is, I don't know how this will be put together. Like, are they going to hear us talk and then hear us argue about what it was and then hear it back?
You know what? It's you know.
What's going to
I'll
happen?
Figure it out.
Sure you will.
I'm sure.
Sure you will. So Dave, you're drinking a Monster.
Yeah, this is the fuel for the whiskey.
Nice. Okay. Well, neither one of us are drinking Black Rifle coffee. If you want good coffee for 20% off, blackriflecoffee.com.
Maybe I should start drinking coffee.
I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily
Taste it.
recommend it.
No, just to do it and to get addicted
I
to it.
I support you.
And I'll start smoking too. The
Yes,
weeds.
The weeds. I'll take 2 marijuanas. What do you do? Do you ask the guy on this? Sir, how many marijuanas do you have right now? Can I have a couple of those?
My favorite
I'll
is
take 2.
the memes that are out there with, still think a little jazz lettuce won't mess you up, and they have the comparison pictures.
Yeah.
I have no idea why I find that so funny, but it's fantastic.
Yes,
man.
it is. We're gonna okay, so we're gonna dive right in. I'm late now. We smack talk each other a little bit on Snapchat
Yeah,
or
a little
Instagram
bit. Now,
or whatever.
of course, you know what? You have the loudest voice. I get that, but it doesn't stop me. It does not stop me.
There's only like 1 out of 16 comments that did a hashtag in support of you. Everyone else just knows what's coming.
That many? See, I know how to appreciate
Hey.
people.
I know what my week in review is. There's a lot going on. Ooh, it was
Smoking drugs is cool. Do you think that doing alcohol is cool?
doing alcohol. Okay, so this is going to be very out of order because I actually opened stuff from our P.O. box.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know what it was. It just
Way to
came.
go.
And
Well,
then,
Way to go.
Now, I'm not going to say that you probably violated, 16 federal laws.
Postal code violations
yeah.
for sure.
So, and I'm not going to say that I'm going to contact them, but I will.
I could be on a poster somewhere in a post office if you see this man.
Well, I'm just saying.
Could be me.
Because I have a feeling some of those were addressed to me.
Could be.
You're like, you'll never know because
Oh, you
I
know
already
what?
destroyed the boxes.
I already tore it up.
We just got
I tore up
a
all the
YouTube
evidence.
notification.
Okay.
There's a new feature to YouTube where you can chat and like share videos with people through the YouTube app. So like people could share our podcast clips with their friends.
Can't they already share YouTube videos?
Yeah, but you you can talk about it in a chat while you're on the app.
Oh.
That's pretty cool.
I find
Fantastic.
that provocative.
Fantastic. Okay, so
Fantastic.
this is all coming out of order here.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, so some people can't see this because this is going to be a
And the
podcast.
most-
So what's going on? What are we doing here? What's going on? What are we
Okay,
doing?
if you're just listening, well, I have good news. Because if you want to see what I'm going to show Dave, you can go become a Patreon subscriber, $1 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
I heard that's 100 pennies. 200 half pennies. Boom.
Two 50-cent pieces.
Wow.
month. for just 2 50-cent pieces a month.
That's how they started doing it. They're trying to make.
But
like,
before I
have
do
them make
that,
a comeback.
so if you are that desperate to see what I'm showing came in the PO box
and you
for
probably
Dave
should
and I,
be.
then you can subscribe on Patreon and you can see it.
The only
So
way
I will
we'll
show you.
describe it over the podcast is by gasps, like
Oh
are you
my!
kidding me?
Can you believe? Yeah, let's try to not say what it is.
or the you have got to be kidding me.
Let's
Like,
just torture all of the audio only listeners and be like, these sons of bitches. I'm not even going to listen for free anymore.
you would so get some of those comments.
For the real content, skip the mail.
Just skip the whole damn thing.
Okay.
Here we go.
So, now
Wait.
far.
Now keep in mind that it has been like 6 years since you have checked your PO box, and admittedly so. And I had people hitting me up saying, "Hey, Dave, what's
Yeah.
up?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? What is it? What? I'm like, well, they didn't sound exactly like that.
Farva snapped me today and says, Dave might be late, but did you check the PO box? I said, yeah, I did, and I have it. He's like, oh,
Yeah,
He's
but
like, I
that's-
only sent it a month ago.
And that's only because I kept reminding you.
Okay, so I'm just
Okay.
gonna. Honestly, this is all out of order.
It does. That's fine. It's,
Okay.
it is what it is.
How you like that?
Ooh, I do like that. I'm gonna
You gotta
staple
show
this
it
to my
for the-
forehead.
You want it? Nice. I didn't know there was a Springfield, Oregon. I always thought it was just Illinois. Okay, that's for you too.
Well, thank you.
Just
It's
in case
actually
you want to
going
go
very
give
far from
Junior
me.
Springfield badges out while you're on shift. Wait a
Dude,
second.
that would be so great.
Oh, look at that.
Hey, little fella. Here you go.
Here you
They're
go.
Like, what?
Oh, just in case you need to contact him. Thanks, Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
Joe gave us some patches, and I'm not supposed to describe it. Okay.
Michael.
All right, here we go. All right.
He's just
Got
he's
it.
Just like
Oh,
going.
I got even the UPP gets one of these.
Wow.
Wow, that's unusual.
You ready?
Hey,
to,
Ray.
you ready to
Thought
catch?
about you. See this? This is nice.
I had my
That is
hand
from
on
Farva.
on the mixer.
Farva makes some really. He showed me some of his other stuff. He makes some really cool stuff. Wasn't
Yeah.
that nice, man?
Yes.
This is fancy pants.
It is
here.
fancy pants.
Yeah.
Now,
I can't even tie my own shoes.
Okay,
I have to have
I might have-
kangaroos with the Velcro, and this guy's doing this.
Yes, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And the audio listeners are going crazy right now. Like,
what
tell
are
me
they doing?
what it
What
is.
is? What do his kangaroos look like?
These came. I'm not sure who sent them. Now, I now, to my credit, I have a saved Instagram live video. I actually opened this stuff live on Instagram, so I do have a recollection. And if you want, I don't know how I'll prove to you that I have it, but I opened all this stuff up, and I'm actually going to show you part of it after I show you the grand finale.
Okay. Okay.
Because there's
The
a
grand
grand finale to the end of mail time that I'm gonna do. Okay,
Okay.
Well, I'm excited.
Me
I
too.
know what it is.
it's awesome, and I'm gonna show you when I first.
I think I already
when
know
I first
what it is,
opened it.
because I'm a hero. Well, that's
Shut
not
up.
True.
Okay, so we got those,
Shut up. Just shut up.
Okay.
You're an idiot, Dave.
and we also got this from Farva. I know those came from him.
Which
These
is
little,
interesting
poker chips.
because
coming at you, coming in.
the poker chips. I asked him about that. We don't do poker chips in Michigan,
No.
but I think but it's a thing, and so very interesting. Thank you very much.
I don't remember who
Capital,
sent that
please.
either, but here's a stogie.
It's a stogie.
Oh, I'm not supposed to say what it is.
Maybe some people don't know what a stogie is.
Maybe they don't. Keep wondering, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Don't Google it though. Seriously, just be surprised. The stogie.
The stogie. It's like what's the guy's name that played in God? What was these God movies? Remember?
Oh, Burns.
Burns.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was his first name? Something Burns.
Mr. Burns.
Mr. Burns. Smithers, release the hounds.
I was just gonna go release the hounds. Yes. Let's see.
Hey, I ran into a bunch of people in Minneapolis and in D.C. We talked about D.C., but then I went to Minneapolis. Even there at this event, I spoke to there was like 800 people there. Big fancy thing, a gala.
Ooh. Yeah.
And I had to dress up again.
Wow.
And lots of compliments on the podcast, so
Oh, that's nice.
I'm happy. Our listens are down, though. But they're strong.
We've only received 6 actual.
Okay,
listens.
we got sent shirts from Amy. She is also a patron. So Amy gave us the hookup on these Tim Burton police shirts. I would call them.
That's awesome. Those are fancy.
Fancy.
Why is this guy way more high speed?
This is
than
an
me?
XL. What size are these? Because she was asking me how they fit or whatever. Oh, the UPP was left out of this one.
Wow, this is XL here. Is that an XL?
It's an XL. I think we'll
doesn't
both get
matter.
away with XLs.
I'm behind the scenes. I'm used to it.
The XL usually isn't big enough in the arms area. But,
You know what I'm saying. Okay.
Oh man, we have fans that are so.
Check this out.
Man, well, I can't say fans. They may actually hate us and like send horrible things to
Oh,
us.
yeah, it could be anthrax.
Yeah. Anthrax. Oh my gosh!
Remember
what
that
is
big
this,
scare.
dude?
Isn't that pretty cool?
Yeah.
Guys, this is from, Farva. Love the show, all you do. Here's a few keychains I made for you. Hope you like them. I make these in my spare time when not singing professionally on Smule.
He's my Smule partner.
And his poker chips. Oh, here's from Springfield Police Department 2.
Wow. Oh.
Sort of Chinese finger cuffs. I don't know.
I'm gonna need these for the bedroom.
Man, more power to you with that size.
No, this is way bigger than I need.
Who's that from? Oh, Joseph. That's the
Dude,
Springfield.
this thing is awesome. This thing like.
Yeah, man. Here's a here's a calendar from Springfield too. But that's cool, man, ain't it?
How do you even do that?
And this will set it up on a stand. That comes with it.
Oh, sweet.
Whoa,
Stop hitting the microphones.
Why are you doing
Ashley. Art. So that's Ashley made the art. That's pretty cool. I don't even know what you call that with the little triangle things in there.
Graphic mosaic. How about that?
Wow.
Screen mosaic.
You are educated, my friend.
Yeah, I just made that up,
Nice.
but it's true.
Okay, so there's a calendar for you. There's there's McGruff the crime dog in there.
McGruff with his stogie.
Okay, hold on, stand by. I'm not sure if this is a grand finale yet.
How'd they get me with no shirt on in for March?
All right, I need you to turn around for a second.
You know my neck's not good, right?
This is going to be good.
Stand up then if you need to.
Oh.
This can't be ruined.
How hard is it just for me to get up out of? Geez, now this is just weird. Now. Okay. What's weird is I'm actually
Hate to
listening
see you go, but I
everything
love to watch you walk
I was
away.
gonna say. This is awkward.
Hold on.
I'm holding on to what I've got right now. If you know what I mean. Boy, I really get a good view of this wall now.
Okay.
That is not fair. Who did that? You sons of bitches.
Did you know that was coming?
No, I didn't.
How do I sound?
Frightful. Oh my God, this.
Can't do it for very long.
I'm losing oxygen.
It smells.
Losing oxygen fast.
So, all right, let me see
Oh
if
my
I have.
God.
All right, I'm gonna try to find my saved
Did you
video.
have a
Hold on.
stroke or something?
Who did?
You go.
I got like 3
and you
texts.
and you just go.
I picked up my phone, and text started coming through, and it was like
face?
it like short circuited my thought process.
Your face was literally just.
That's.
Your mouth was just open. It's like
Whatever.
you just stopped functioning.
Yeah. All right, I'm trying to find this, but I don't have like Oh, there we go. I saved it somewhere, but I got to get back to it.
Oh my goodness.
14,
Dude, this is the most
12
boring,
minutes. Yeah,
most
it's
boring
boring. Yeah,
podcast.
I
because
can't.
Of you.
I can't find it.
Mike is so boring right now.
I moved it somewhere. Doggone it. Well, I'm gonna have to show you later.
Oh
That's
shoot!
that's a big
Doggone
depressing
it.
moment.
Crow.
It's when I first tried that on, I almost puked because it was so.
Oh, the fumes of it.
Yeah, some fume in there, and it was like I was dying. Okay, All right.
Thank you very much.
General Mantis says, "Thank you very much."
Where's his firearm? Okay, he can't be far.
You can't be unarmed.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yikes! All right, so that was for the audio listeners who skipped through that section. We didn't miss you at all, but the video guys got to see.
They got to see quite a treat.
A little bit of mail time. So if you ever want to send us random stuff, P.O. Box 1877, Taylor, Michigan, 410.
like a stogie.
Like a stogie. Yeah, and then I'm drinking the rest of the single malt scotch.
The Balvenie.
The Balvenie.
From now, now it's too much fun to stop saying it.
Nah, just drink the Balvenie.
Oh my god.
Ah, do a finger or two.
That's the Balvenie.
That's the. You're talking about the Balvenie. Oh yeah, that's good
You gotta
stuff.
say it wrong too. The Balvenie. That's what I drink.
The Balvenie. Yeah, that's so good.
There you go. That's
Be
it.
like, yeah, I don't know.
Really scary. You are.
Just pour it. Just pour
Give it a pour.
Just give it a try.
Give it a pour.
Pour 7 ice cubes in there. It's the best.
7 ice cubes with 1 finger.
Throw a splash or tablespoon of water on it. I don't know. Whatever.
Some salt in there.
Burns. What's the guy's first friggin' name?
From what?
It's
From
From what?
God. What was
yeah.
the?
Remember he was with John Denver too. He was in there.
God, the movie?
Yes.
I tried looking it up earlier
oh,
and nothing
it's,
popped up.
no,
Oh,
it's
oh God.
Oh God.
That's what it is.
Oh, God, yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna kick ourselves.
And God
too.
walks around with a stogie, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
This is God.
Checking the cast.
I don't know why. I mean,
George Burns.
George
Jeez,
Burns.
Why the hell did we not remember that?
I don't know. I lost all of my mental and physical powers today when I shaved my beard.
Yes. You're like Samson.
Yeah. I literally look like a naked mole rat right now. With no teeth. This is me. This is my life.
Here I am.
You know,
For the world to see.
because I know if I didn't shave today when I was thinking about it, when I have to go to work tomorrow, I'd be like, oh man, I didn't shave, and I'd do a rush job, and I'd be all cut.
Yep. I
And
know
then
it's the worst.
I'd be bleeding out on the way to work, and that's no fun.
Like a stuck pig.
Like a
literal
stuck
pig. So, okay, let's talk about your week in review. Are we going to do this or
Yeah, I have my weekend review. I'm ready.
that was it? Oh, you're ready. Okay.
No, I'm ready.
Okay,
You have a weekend review. I have a weekend review.
We're all ready.
I even have a pseudo topic ready.
This is the freaking week in review.
Cutting edge sound drops right there.
So tell me, do tell.
My weekend review is all about you.
What? Okay, well then should I just do mine then? I guess I don't know.
Well,
I don't know what to do right now. I'm scared. I can't.
no, I can go first. It's just that you broke into the world of viral-esque videos.
That's right, I did.
So I put it together, and
I was literally like cry laughing
yeah,
at that video.
He came upstairs, and I was like, I got to see this. You know, like I'm playing it for him. We were laughing.
How did you find it? Was it Anna that sent?
Yes,
'Cause
Anna commented. So when I did my morning toilet routine and sitting there catching up on Instagram,
The sad thing is, I have the exact same morning
You guys,
toilet
you could
routine.
have said bathroom routine, but it makes sense. But okay.
who doesn't sit on the toilet with their phone anymore? Which, by the way,
true.
just a heads up, if you're touching other people's phones, I mean,
You know,
let's be
it's just
real
letting you know.
about what's going on there.
Yeah, here you want
What-
to touch my phone?
I got to take shoes off. By the way, I'm no more shoes in my house.
I don't wear shoes in my house.
I won't do it anymore. Here's why. Here's my weekend review. I was in Minneapolis. Their airport is run by Somalian pirates, first of all.
Okay,
Okay.
I heard that.
Literally, they held my French toast and hash browns at Burger King captive.
What?
He's like, I'm the Burger King. He put a crown on. He's like, I'm the Burger King now. And I was like, what?
I'm the king now. What? How
I
can
just
you
want French toast sticks, man. Didn't understand me.
Right.
Didn't matter. He had an AK.
I was gonna say he had an AK strapped on his back.
Took my $8. I got no food.
Thin little fella.
I'm
It's a racket.
the Burger King now.
Dude, seriously, if
happened?
you can't speak Somali, good luck catching your flight in Minnesota.
Really? That
Terrible.
like, wow.
Terrible. And I have nothing against Somalians, but my goodness, man.
Man.
It's intense. It's intense.
Wow.
So I'm sitting at the airport, and I see these people walking 2 dogs.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
which I'm not a big fan of animals on planes. I'm not a fan of children on planes.
You said 2 dogs.
Yeah.
You never heard that joke?
No. 2 dogs walk into an airport?
No. Should I give you the joke now? While this is happening?
Do you know this joke? I don't know anything joke about 2 dogs.
I don't know.
Okay. Well,
Maybe it's only in
So-
Dave's twisted mind. I don't know.
no, I didn't make this one up. This one I've heard a long time ago. So,
Is this a dad joke?
it's something.
Okay.
So
I'm scared now.
A long time ago on the Indian reservation, a father and a son, Indians, of course,
Native Americans. Did the diversity team give you approval for this term ahead of time?
Indians,
Indians.
and so
Redskins. Feather hats.
so they, so
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to ruin this.
No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I mean, that's a nice little background, too. So the father and the son are just having a discussion. This young boy, 10, 11 years old, is asking his questions to his father about life. He says, Father, how do you come about the names of the people in the village? And he says, son, because that's how he talks.
Of course. That's how he talks.
Right? He says, we name them by the first thing that we see after the child is conceived. So, wow, okay. He says, well, Dad, but, like, can you give me some good examples? Well, like leaf on the wind, rushing river. Why do you ask 2 dogs fucking?
Oh, boy. Yeah, that's a dad joke, I
Oh,
guess.
yeah. It's a dirty dad joke.
It's a dirty dad joke.
Yeah. Dude,
Let's write a book of those.
Oh, hey, we could.
Dirty dad jokes.
Dirty dad jokes.
Have you ever seen those memes where it's
New
like
York Times bestseller.
Yeah.
where it's like this boy and his dad like in a car, and it's like, Dad, why is my sister's name like blah blah blah, like Food Network or something? And it's like, because that was your mom's favorite. That's your mom's favorite thing or whatever. We named you after her favorite thing. And then he goes, oh okay. And he's like, you're welcome, like Fortnite or whatever. Like that's the dad's favorite thing,
My joke is way better. Don't you guys agree?
Yeah. We need an applause. We need an applause thing for Dave's
Hold
joke
on,
now.
Let's see something.
And for his like,
Yeah, you need to like. You need to form.
mine
you
has
need,
to
you
be
need to have
exciting
kids
like
before you can do
mine
dad
has to be
jokes.
exciting like a Price is Right, like the guess it right thing,
Yes.
like,
Yes.
So
Well,
okay,
he's
so-
going to tell. So the reason is, I'm sitting there. This is why I will no longer allow shoes in my house. Now, Sherry's never allowed me to bring work boots in the house. Like
Right.
walk in, like
Makes
those
perfect
come
sense.
off immediately. That kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Like hey,
And then you
stepped,
throw 'em at
you
her.
stepped in brains.
Yeah.
I don't want that on my kitchen floor.
yeah, it's like, okay,
I guess
you
fine.
you don't want people to be smart.
Okay, whatever. So sitting there at the Minnesota airport, upset that my Burger King was being held hostage by Somalian pirates.
Yep.
And here comes this couple. What was the couple's name from Gilligan's Island? Mr. Howell? The Howells?
Yeah, the Howells.
Snooty people.
Yeah.
Whatever. They're walking their
Thurston Howell.
Thurston Howell the third.
Yep. Thurston Howell the third. Man.
Love it.
Love it.
This dog decides to just hunches back and
No,
take a steaming
no.
shit
No.
on the carpeted airport floor.
Oh my gosh.
There was no attempt to like no doggy or whatever. Like no, there was no try to grab the bag, catch
That's
it. There was just like just let it happen
disgusting.
on the carpet. And then dog number 2 is like, oh, that's a nice snack, and starts munching on dog number 1's pile of crap
Oh my god.
while the owners are just like
kind
finding
of
a bag.
airport is
Okay,
this?
hold
It's
on.
Minneapolis is what
Oh
it is.
my
So that situation is representative of the entire operation there.
Oh my gosh.
So here's the example of the meme.
Oh no, here
Dad,
he's-
why is my sister's name Rose? Because your mother loves roses. Thanks, Dad. No problem. Cracking open a cold one with the boys.
Okay, see that one was
Okay, that's better.
Dad, why is my sister's name
Better.
Rose? Because your mother loves roses. Good to know. Thanks, Dad. No problem. Flame grilled Whopper.
I'm gonna.
Thanks,
I'll look
Dad.
into those.
No problem,
Yeah, all right.
McNugget share box.
Okay. Yes. That's dumb.
No problem, Minecraft Pocket Edition.
Now he's so excited that he's reading these. Okay.
Then he remembers,
man.
oh, I laughed at these when I was in 5th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, these are funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
now he's
off in his-
reminiscing.
He's off in his own world.
Oh my gosh.
So that was part of my weekend review. So I can't. I
So
literally
that's
was
why
like,
you're saying like no more.
and then I
like-
watched those people like walk across that area, and I'm like, they're taking those dog shits home with them.
Oh yeah.
And then stepping into their kid's bedroom to say, "Oh, Daddy's home from this trip," you know, blah
Yeah.
blah. I'm stepping some random dog crap from
Yeah.
Minneapolis airport into your carpet. It's disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah. I've never. We always take our shoes off.
That's,
that's
a
always
good
been,
policy. We always were kind of like, no, just keep your shoes on. You know, we don't want to trouble people, but from now on, I'm inconveniencing everyone that comes in the house.
absolutely.
You walking in off the rug? I'm sorry.
Yep.
Can you take? I'm gonna put a sign up. It'll be one of those Hobby Lobby type things, like we do hugs and love and laughter and practical jokes and whatever, but we don't do shoes. I'm putting a sign up that says those things.
Don't be dippers. Bring your slippers.
So I have to put notice in the front.
Oh my god.
So
yeah, I said
I'm done. I'm done with it.
I've never done. We've always taken.
I mean,
our
I
shoes
take
off.
my shoes
I just
off
think
when I
it's
go in
more
usually.
comfortable, you know.
Well, it is more comfortable, but it's like some people feel uncomfortable about
Yeah.
taking their shoes off though, because they have like hawk feet or whatever it is that they got issues
Well, don't
with,
bring
but-
your nasty ass toes in there without socks on, though. That just now I don't
What
even
if
know
they-
what to do.
What if they wore flip flops or Crocs with no
see-
socks?
They're just
Well,
not,
then
they're
they're
not
already
allowed
fine.
in my.
They're not allowed in my house.
Well, then aren't they already fine with having their toes out?
Well, I guess they would, but that doesn't mean that they haven't trimmed it up. Maybe they could be like,
And that doesn't mean I want their
Claw your
toes
leather
on
furniture.
my floor
yeah,
either.
the toes on your stuff.
See that I
Like,
would
kick
rather.
back
I
and-
think I'd rather you wear shoes.
I
That
don't
dog
know.
crap stepped in than your like your
Ooh,
bare
I don't
feet.
know.
Would you really want somebody's bare feet like walking around just
Not
lounging
really.
around? Hey, what's up, bro? What's up? I don't know
Then
why
they walk into your
I don't know why
they
they'd be
walk
like
into your bathroom.
Idiot surfing.
Then they come back out. Then they sit on your recliner and put their feet up, and you're just like staring at their feet, like, oh my.
Hope you don't mind. I rinsed my feet off in your tub.
You hear the water running, like, you all right in there? You all right? Yeah, I'm just rinsing my feet off
Yep, just scrubbing it down.
in the tub. No, the sink.
Yeah, the sink. Oh, you don't think I can reach the sink? No, I didn't even know you were doing any
I
of
wasn't
that stuff.
challenging you to flexibility. It's,
Well, I can reach the sink. The guy's
open the
like,
door. Look at this. I want to show you. No, Jim, it's all right. You know what?
No, just twist the door, twist the handle. Just open it. You got to see this.
Your strawberry shortcake's ready out here. It's just come out.
The fine summer weather. Your strawberry shortcake. Just I don't even want to see. Just what? Just clean your feet.
Just do what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna firebomb the place and move anyway.
I hope you don't mind. I used your hand towel.
It's your favorite towel. Everyone in the house knows, but he wipes his feet off with your hand towel afterward. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God! Don't we all know somebody like
Freshens
that?
up with your toothbrush.
Goes,
Can you imagine?
Don't worry. Doesn't bother me a bit.
I'm fine with it. Don't worry. Oh, that's good.
So
Um,
gross. Okay.
I don't know how I got to that point with the story.
Well, because
But it comes back to viral content from you. I don't know how did I get from talking about your video?
because you were talking about Minneapolis and oh
oh my goodness, I don't know how I made that jump.
I know. Now we're talking about Kevin Bacon and
Yeah, we're
So.
6 degrees separated from your viral video. So anyway, you had seen the short guy video.
Yes.
And
right away I was like, oh no.
You made the tall one, and it was hilarious.
Thank you, Michael.
And so we edited it up. The old underpaid producer added
Yeah.
in Sweet Caroline, which was a
Yeah.
perfect touch, and added it
It
in.
actually it lined up perfect.
Yeah.
You did a great job.
And we made a little Instagram version. We did a Facebook version, and then I mashed it together with the short cop. Like so, I did
Yeah, that
short
one
cop
I
versus
love
tall
that.
cop problem.
Which is
on
on
YouTube.
the YouTube channel.
Yeah. So good job.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and you like you jumped like 700% in your Instagram following.
I actually did.
I know.
Then I was like, well, I got more friends on Instagram now than Snapchat.
What am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Everybody's like, why is this guy on a tractor?
I know. And then I'm thinking,
That's not very funny.
why the hell would I not be on a tractor?
That's not funny at all.
I was like, then I'm like, have you not seen the picture? It's hilarious.
Look at it. He's wearing a skirt.
What what is he doing? I know, no, it was funny, it took me like honestly like 10 minutes to make. Like it just wasn't,
Oh, those are the best ones, man.
Oh,
where
yeah.
you just kind of like get an idea.
Seriously,
and
I
you
had
go
an
for
idea.
it.
It was 5 a.m, and I'm like, yeah, screw this. I'm gonna this because I
Did you use your phone?
Yeah.
What did you set it up on? Just on the armrest?
No, it was I brought the window down and it just fit perfectly right in there.
nice.
So yeah, yes.
Very well done.
Oh, thanks.
So if you haven't seen it, go watch it.
Yeah, it was. A lot of people have got, but it is.
Did anybody at your department see it
Oh
afterward?
yeah, a ton of people. They loved it.
Oh, good.
No
No backlash or whatever.
No,
like-
everyone thought it was really.
I covered
they
up.
liked it a lot.
I covered up the patch pretty
Yeah,
well.
you did a great job with that. Yep. We actually we discussed that. Like, hey, I was like, well, not only if it's hard. You're like, no. People are going to pause it.
Yeah,
They're going
I was
to
like,
zoom in.
should
They're
I-
gonna
should I
snapshot, zoom in?
Go ahead and blur the patch out. You're like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm telling you, man.
You're probably gonna
People
care.
notice. You're going to stop. They're going to zoom in. They're going to send it out to a lab. They're going to find out where you work. This is going to be a thing. They're going to complain that their tax dollars
Yep.
were hard at work.
Yep.
Whatever. God forbid you make someone laugh as a cop.
Yeah, just showing and it's not just a cop thing, as we could see. Like the
Oh yeah,
comments
tons of
is
people are like,
just
yeah,
so-
this is when I get my boyfriend's 6'5", I'm
Absolutely.
4'8". Like this is exactly us in our cars.
Which I have to say, it's still worse for the tall guy because. Oh, and this one dude that commented, he's like 7 feet tall. He's like, I'm 7 feet tall. I always put the seat back. Like he's all serious, and I'm thinking, you're 7 feet tall. You have no fucking choice but to do that every time. There is nobody taller than you. There is
Right, yeah.
not one person
That
that
guy
will
from
ever
Guinness.
be getting in a car that's going to be taller than you. So you have no choice. But for us, like I'll look at a seat and go,
Ripley's
and like,
Believe It or Not.
you think yeah, you think automatically I can get in, and then you are like, because it's midnight shift and you're sorely mistaken, and you just about took your head off because somebody did comment like it's not real till you actually bang your head, and I'm like,
Right.
that is true, but I had
Sometimes when you're in a hurry, you like, especially at the beginning of a shift, if you haven't moved the seat yet, and you go to hop in, and you're like, oh my.
Yep.
I've done that with the wife's in the car, and then I go to get in, I'm like, ha!
Yep.
And I get stuck like this, and I'm not even tall.
I know it's exactly
But
right.
she's
so.
one of those drivers that's like, oh, it's a nice Sunday.
she's like this. She's like,
Yes. She's this far. She's this far from the top of the car. Like, I can see everything.
she's like this.
This is not so bad at all.
So comfortable.
I know.
You got enough room back there?
Like, people are crossing their legs and stuff.
Literally, I'm laying down
Yeah.
behind you.
And not the long way. I know, it's crazy. So it was fun to do. So that's all I got though. That's it. That was it. That was my funny bone right there. Boom, done. I'm done. I got nothing left.
One hit wonder.
I'm a one hit wonder. I didn't even think that was going to be a hit.
Tune back
so.
in next year. We'll
Yeah,
see what
I didn't
happens.
even think that one was going to. I didn't even think about it. So, but I'm glad it did. I'm glad people enjoyed it and they laughed. So that was
I liked it.
Yeah.
Keep it real.
That's all we can do.
All right. So your week in review, you went to Comic-Con.
I did.
Well, the Michigan version. And I was jealous. I'm going to tell you why up front. Because our family, I've raised my children right. There are two key series of movies that I've shown them. One of which I would say it pains me to be divided like this.
I get it.
Because it's like saying which half of the apple pie is better.
Okay.
Okay? To me, it's one big thing that shaped everything about who I am.
There's a lot of buildup here.
There are two movie series that literally explain everything about my life.
Okay.
Rocky.
Oh God. And
No, Mr. Bird. That's why I smoke stogies and drink Balvenie.
Balvenie.
Only the 14, yeah.
So ridiculous. So
Rocky.
obviously, completely after your life. Yes.
And no, I didn't say it's after my life. I said it inspired my life.
I just think that it is.
It is based on me,
Obviously.
obviously. But, and of which I include Creed. I don't think Creed is a spinoff.
I never
Sylvester
saw
Stallone
Creed.
is in it.
I think Creed is
Stop it.
I heard that it was good.
Stop it.
Creed
Sorry.
is actually a really good movie.
Creed was amazing.
I actually heard
It
that.
was.
That,
I
I'm
don't care
getting
what you
chills
heard.
thinking about
I
it.
heard that Rocky was
Me too.
good.
I got chills.
Mike
I
has
do.
actual chills
Look
right
at it.
now.
My hair's standing up.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
how much I love Creed.
Seriously.
It's still happening. Look at it.
It could
real.
be the seismic issues that we're having in here, but
I felt a little off since the earthquake.
Wow.
Wow.
No, I guess because I think they didn't do a very good job of advertising the movie. So even the trailers look kind of cheesy.
I don't
So
know,
I just,
man.
and I don't see that many movies. So I'm not making an excuse for it, but let's be honest. So I heard that it was good, but like, what does that mean? It's all subjective.
Yeah,
at that
I
point.
thought it was I thought it was very well done, and I thought it was good. I liked it.
Is that like
But-
the Rudy of boxing?
No, man.
Oh.
How dare you compare any Rocky movie to Rudy? And I love Rudy
How
because
rude.
I identify with like steel workers.
Rudy.
Hey, anyway, before we lose the point, as we're so apt to do,
Yes, we are.
Rocky is the first series,
Mhm.
and Karate Kid.
Ah, yes, that was a big one,
Okay, I mean,
and he was there.
Karate Kid was.
Just saying.
I know. Okay. Karate Kid, man. When I saw that in the theaters, I mean, that was the
That
catalyst.
was the.
My dad
movie.
used that as the opportunity. I was like in Korean martial arts, and like I almost wanted to just jump ship and do Okinawan karate just because of
See,
that.
your dad loved you. Mine didn't. I didn't do any of that stuff. Like
Oh,
I
that's
dreamed
terrible.
about it and I didn't do
But
anything.
I raised my children right because I forced them to probably do a lot, but I forced them to watch these movies, and they like them, right? Maybe they didn't like them at first, but they grew to love both of these
No,
series.
there's some of my. I mean, those are some of my favorite movie series.
And so we watched
great.
Cobra Kai.
How is that? I haven't seen it. I know the first episode
I-
release was.
Dude,
It just looked. The trailer looked fantastic.
I'm telling you,
dude.
there's a little bit of cringe,
Yeah.
But it's
There has to be.
but it's done so well that
And they
it's
didn't
totally
try,
worth
They
it.
didn't try to make it like.
they didn't take themselves too seriously. That's
That's
important.
they inserted a lot of humor, and they are taking the story in a sensible direction. And yeah, they're not taking themselves too seriously.
That's
and
awesome.
they're doing something with the story that makes sense. And they're
So
yes,
they're going.
there's,
They
yes, there's
actually
some
have a
cringe.
direction.
Yes,
Is it a whole season, or are they putting
It's
them out? And
no, how many
not like-
episodes was it? No, they did it all at once
like
on
a
YouTube
Netflix
Red
type thing?
Yes.
Was it like 10 or 12?
9 or 10 maybe.
Really?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
and they're 27 to 30-minute episodes. They
Wow,
go
that's
they go like
fantastic.
that. We binge watched it. We laughed. We cried. We did karate in the living room.
Of course you did.
Dude, it was awesome.
That's awesome. Well,
And then I see somebody on Facebook. I didn't see you on Facebook, but I saw somebody with
picture.
Johnny
Yep.
from Cobra Kai,
Yep.
and I'm like,
Wait, are you
Son
for
of-
real?
yeah, he was there. He was at the Comic-Con,
Yeah,
and I'm
he
like,
was.
son of a bitch.
Yep.
If I would have known,
Dang it.
first of all, if Dave would have invited us. Am I right or am I
Yeah,
right?
what's your problem?
Well,
So-
maybe I'm getting a little tired of getting made fun of all the time. Okay.
For comic books, not Karate Kid.
Oh, well, that's a good point.
I would have. I don't have it in my budget to go, but I would have snuck in.
Yeah, because you got like. 8
I would have
kids.
called a Novi cop and be like, "Hey, can I walk me in there,
Hey, bro.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
Hey.
Yeah,
how
I
much?
haven't talked to you in 3 years. Yeah,
You're like,
about that.
Yeah, I don't know you, but
We're friends, man. Right? I mean, come on.
I mean,
Give
I
me in to
suppose
see,
I friend you on Instagram.
See
I
Cobra
suppose.
Kai. I saw that.
Are
and
you
I was
trying to
like-
relate to him?
I was so bummed that I missed it, dude.
Oh yeah.
So how was it?
Can I start at the beginning?
You can start. This is your week in review, man.
Okay.
This is your story now.
This here,
I passed the baton to you.
here's the dealio. So the 18th was was Joyce's birthday. Mm-hmm. Okay, I had bought her a wallet. Okay. Now I'm afraid to say what kind of wallet it is, but it wasn't. It was okay. So here's the deal. No, this is where it gets very interesting. So
Does
we were
it though?
It was yes, it does. We were expected to receive this package by FedEx,
The wallet.
the wallet, on Friday. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we waited, and we're waiting for this thing. I'm like, oh well, but we want to go to the Comic-Con, and she's laid up because of her foot. You know, so this is her first time getting out, and it's on her birthday. We wanted to go eat lunch and make a deal of it. So fine. So we're waiting, and we know the package is coming, so Joyce actually has those slips where she can sign it ahead of time and stick it on there. Somebody, the FedEx guy gave those to her and was like, "Hey, just do that, then we'll just take it." Just in case we weren't there. Just in case. We get upstairs to go to the Comic-Con, and there's another slip on there. So there's a second slip. So we pay some. There's a second slip. We hadn't even left. It was 3 adults and a child in the house. We're like, what happened? It's like, well, basically that we missed.
Oh, sorry we missed you.
Yeah. So
I'm sorry too.
Yeah. So we made a call. We brought it up the line, and the people were nice at first. The FedEx people were nice at first. This is, I forgot which delivery place this is, but then Joyce is on speakerphone. So we kept asking to talk to a manager because everyone's like, no, there's nothing we can do. And there's nothing more frustrating, especially from a delivery company.
You can meet them on the road, I think. UPS, I've done that before. Be like, hey, they're out on the truck. They can meet you at this intersection if you get there in the next 2 or whatever.
They could, but we don't know how long it's been. But these people are not nice. So we get to this lady named Gail. And all I can think of is this is the 50-year-old lady.
She's smoking stogies. Gail here. How can I help you?
She may not be smoking stogies, but she's got a lot of cats. She hates her life because she is so rude to Joyce. And when I say rude, I mean the first thing. So Joyce starts trying to explain to her because she's supposed to be the manager.
Right.
Starts talking. This lady's talking over her, and she won't stop until Joyce is quiet. And Joyce's like, "Why are you talking over?" She's like, "Look." Well, and she's being rude. Not just rude, but belligerent. Ooh. And I mean to the point, again, I'm listening.
I bet FedEx didn't know we had a podcast today.
No, but it gets
hey, can
worse.
you open that door? I'm roasting in here.
It gets worse. So we're talking, and Joyce is like, look, I don't know why you're being so rude. We were here. He said he rang it twice. We're like, no, because we even went back upstairs to check to make sure that the buzzer's working. Working totally fine. We've had this problem before with FedEx. So this lady is so rude that Joyce is like, look, I was expecting this is an important package. The lady says, oh, I'm sure your Gucci scarf is really important. Because she already knows that it's from Gucci. And it's like, that's what she said to Joyce. We're like, and my jaw like literally dropped. I'm like, you didn't fucking kidding me? Like, are you like she's? Oh, I'm sure your Gucci scarf is really important. So I'm mad, and she's like, I want to talk to your manager. The lady's like, no. She's like, I want to talk to your manager. No, because you're just gonna argue. You just want to fight. And she hung up on Joyce.
What?
We're like, no.
Has there been follow up to this? Please tell me there has been.
Oh yes. So we called higher up. They're like the
audience hopefully feels the tension.
Oh, dude,
like
this
was getting angry
this was
themselves.
so ridiculous. So we call up. And again, everyone's being super nice except for this. The people on the ground, right? The delivery guy. We know this has happened before.
Right.
He's not doing what he's supposed to be doing. And that's again, I can only go by what is painfully obvious to me because we're all home. And we didn't hear anything.
That has happened to me with FedEx before. Oh, by the way,
it's ridiculous. So
where they said they stopped by. I'm like,
well, yeah, it's easy to say that.
My front door's open. The screen's there. I'm sitting in the living room.
I have a neon flashing
I'm
light that
literally
says, please drop
just
it off.
watching outside.
Yeah,
yeah. I got my package today. Got delivered by FedEx, and
your package.
And they barely gave my sister Leah any time to get to the door to sign the package.
See, this is ridiculous. So this is what happens. So we call higher, and they have like a quality control. I forgot what they're actually called. The guy was great. He ends up getting in touch with the actual manager because Gail, not the fucking manager, just a lady with a bunch of cats. And so this guy is so nice to us. He's again, the customer service with everybody else is amazing.
Yeah.
And so he's like, look, I'm really sorry. The driver is going to drop this package off today. He gets off at 4. It'll be sometime shortly after that. We wait there. We were at the Comic-Con. We had to leave early because he was supposed to be there. And Allie was getting ready to go back to California, which she did. So that's another.
I just
crazy,
heard that too.
Oh, believe me. So
how much time do you got?
Yeah, well, give me a stogie. I'll tell you the story. So we had to come home early from it, like 3 hours early, and we waited until 7:30 at night on her birthday, waiting for this package, and so never came. Next morning, Saturday, I'm leaving to go to jiu-jitsu. It's almost noon. I'm leaving late even, not for any other reason besides me being an idiot. No. Yeah, no, I seriously think I was just being. No, I worked overtime.
Of course you did.
Yeah. So I went at 11:52 in the morning. I walk up the stairs. There's a FedEx van outside. I'm looking, and there's a third freaking tag on the window next to the door. I walk out there as fast as I could. I'm like, "Do you have a package for 100?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, what? Are you in 100?" And I'm looking at him like, and I'm thinking, "I want to punch you in your face. What do you think, you
I want to
idiot?"
punch size your face for free.
Yeah. I couldn't believe it. And I was like, "Yes." And I was like, "Why didn't you ring the bell or the buzzer?" He goes, "I rang it twice." Oh, is that a thing? Like, you're just supposed to say
I had
that
2 beers.
automatically?
I rang it twice.
So
I'm like fuming right
So
now.
at this
I know.
point-
I'm angry, and this has
angry.
nothing to do with me.
At
I
this
just want to
point-
punch him in the head.
at this point, I want to tear him out of the van. He's so like this thing, and I just know, and I don't want to kill him, you know,
It's gonna hurt him real bad.
but I want to hurt him really bad. And so, because I don't even
Maybe
know
just
if
kill him a little.
Because honestly,
Maybe
I don't even
I don't
know.
wanna kill him a
He
little.
may not have been the same driver as the day before. I don't know, but he says he did, and I know he didn't, because again, there's 3 people downstairs. We are all awake, and a 8-year-old boy
I've rang your buzzer before. You hear it when I ring it.
every time. So this is what I said. So he's like, "You got to sign for it," and I'm like, he goes, "I need your first initial and last name." I'm like, I just do that, and obviously, what are you going to do? He already gave me the package,
Right.
And I was being nice. Do that. I should have just went, "I'm not signing for it," and just because he
I
already
signed
gave me
it
the
twice.
Yeah.
Walk away.
I know. So I start walking away, and I did say something horrible to him because he deserved it. At this point, I mean, I can at least fully admit that, because I have to admit that I did some, like, I said a bad thing, because it's important to the story, because people have to know that I'm not lying about this ridiculous story that you can't make up. It's so horrible. And so as I'm walking away, I may have called him something that I'm not going to repeat. And I said, "How about I just go check my buzzer right now?" And I walked over there, and the guy starts driving off as I'm like, "Me." And Allison's like, "Hello?" I'm like, "Hi, Al. Just want to make sure that the buzzer works." And I walk down there. So now we're just going to go crazy. But it's Saturday, so none of the
This would
office
be a
is
great
open.
animated story.
Oh,
like
God,
you
yeah.
talking to the FedEx guy at the car. Gosh, we have to find an animator
We
for our
do.
stories.
So
Somebody, please.
So
contact
we know
us.
Saturday nobody at the office is going to be there. Fine, but we called that quality control guy. They
Yeah.
were super nice. They're like, "Okay, well, we're going to get this taken care of. We're going to get this to the guy, the manager, and he'll call you." So we get the call. Like the guy calls today, the manager guy, and he's so again the customer service is is really good. Again, it's the people on the ground, which makes it tough.
Right.
And I told the guy, I said, "You know what? I'm a police officer." I said, if I treated people half as bad as the people did to us, I probably would end up without a job. And I'm in the union too. I said, "Are your guys' telephones at least recorded so you can hear back the things that were said?" They're like, "No, we don't. They only have like certain things recorded." I'm like,
Right.
That is a disappointment, because I have nothing to hide here. So he called. He said that he's going to take care of it, and he didn't know that he got his days mixed up. He thought that Saturday was the day that the guy was supposed to have come back and delivered it.
Right.
But it was really Friday, and the guy didn't.
Right.
And he's like, I'm super sorry. They're going to get to the bottom of it, and I'll keep you updated as that goes. But that was okay. So long story longer. That was part of like the whole Comic-Con issue, because we had to leave like 3 hours early, so we didn't get like a whole day there to enjoy and that kind of stuff.
Right.
But we did get there. We did have a good time. I completely blew off a couple guys that were fans of the show.
What?
I know.
What are you talking about, Dave? You blew off our fans?
Oh my God, Mike, I'm so sorry.
Dave, I just spent a week at Police Week shaking hands, kissing babies, signing the chest
Oh my
of many
God.
men.
I gotta say, I am so sorry, guys. There's these guys. Oh my God.
From where?
Oh,
What has
Roseville. I'm so like I feel like such an idiot.
Oh no,
Okay, so I'm minding my own biz.
my hands smell like weed. It's weird.
I was smoking earlier, so yeah, I was on my phone. The diversity team was doing something else in a wheelchair, and I'm waiting on her, and I'm on my phone, and they come up to me, and I'm not well known like you. So when people come up to me and they go, "Hey, are you Dave?" Automatically, my whole system shuts down. You know, it just automatically shuts down. Like, who are you? You know, like, and they were like, oh, you know, they were so nice, and I just my brain just did not. Let me just tell you, the diversity team gave me shit. She gave me so much hell. She's like, you did what? You just blew them up.
How
like
did
that?
it end?
How do you? Well, it's all a blur now. I don't even know. I hope those guys. I hope they Snapchat me and or hit Mike up and say, hey, we were the nicest guys in the world, and Dave was an ass. And I hope that if they're, yeah, do it.
All right, we're gonna go on Snapchat here on the podcast. Hey guys, if you're from Roseville and Dave treated you like absolute sacks of
Garbage
cat crap
and
at the Comic-Con, please hit me up.
I am so sorry. Please hit Mike up. I'm sorry.
This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable behavior.
Oh, it's so unacceptable. So yeah, they were so nice, and I just my brain was I hadn't slept because I worked overtime. My brain was not working. I'm waiting for Joyce to get back. She's in a wheelchair. I'm on my phone trying to respond to something else, and then they're here, and so my brain just shut down, and so. I don't know. I think I just told him to go F off. No, I didn't do that. I might as well have. That's how crappy I am. But again, I'm just. And so Joyce, like, you know what? You gotta get if somebody comes up as somebody that likes your show, you better be nice to him next. Like then she wanted me to start find him and chase him down, and I'm like, I don't even know what to do right now. I didn't know what to do with my hands. I was so embarrassed. So I got to be better about that. If people are like come up to say hi to me, I need to start being nice to people.
Yeah, you
maybe that should start with my family.
You got to not be you, essentially.
I know. Well, again, it was so like they just. Oh, like I said, that's how I'm an idiot. I'm a big old idiot, and you're out there kissing babies.
Big old idiot.
I'm a big old idiot. Big old floppy idiot. So
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well,
good Lord.
I can tell sometimes people are recognizing me, especially like Police Week.
Oh,
listen.
yeah.
By the way, like I'm not. This is not me saying like I'm popular. So, like this is not that.
No, it has nothing to do with that.
At Police Week, it's at the airports. At Police Week, you know that whole thing. There's going to be a way higher proclivity that people are aware of who I am.
Yeah,
simply
for
because
sure.
that's the world that I'm in.
Yeah.
As far as the podcast and videos and everything else.
And I don't have that popularity,
so,
which was why it was like, oh, I had no idea. I didn't know.
There was a guy from Indiana. If you're listening, hi. You were really, really tall.
Super tall. Was he that 7 foot tall guy?
He was tall.
Pretty tall, huh?
Yeah, he was
a tall drink of water.
Yeah, tall drink of water. 6'7", 6'8". He was tall.
His legs
go
all the way up.
Seemed that way to
themselves.
me. Yeah, I mean, he was a tall drink of water.
Nice.
All right. From Indiana, if I'm not mistaken, but he kept looking at me at the Minneapolis airport, and I would keep my headphones in.
What
are
you
you
looking at?
I'm like, I feel like he was recognizing me. Either he wanted to kill me or he recognized me.
Right.
One of the two. There's no middle ground there, really, if you're staring at me. Well, I mean, I guess you could want to hunt my brains out or something like that. But
that's what my response was.
So finally, when we get to Metro Airport in Detroit, then he said something. He's like, he looked on the plane, Instagram, and found like, oh, this is you. Like, oh, so I'm like, oh, okay. So he didn't want to kill me. So that was good. I didn't get humped or killed. This is a very good day.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's a good day.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
No,
totally.
Yeah. So thank you, tall Indiana man.
Yeah, and I apologize. I'm an idiot. So I just, like I said, I'm not used to that. So at all, by any means. So and never would be. So I'm sorry, guys. So hopefully they hit you up, or me up, or just hit me. I don't know. They can just hit me, run me over.
We should do that for charity. Punch Dave for charity.
It'd have to be a lot of money. I don't take hits as well
you
as I used to.
Put a catcher's thing on. I don't.
They could kick me for that.
What do they call that? No, not a mitt, you moron.
The chest plate.
The chest thing.
I just heard catchers.
So. Well, oh my god, he's not even listening anymore.
You can punch this catcher's mitt.
Oh my god,
I haven't been listening for a while.
Oh yeah.
After the interesting story,
dude. So how come we haven't?
Was there anything good at Comic-Con at all that you enjoyed seeing though?
You know what? First of all, you know what? My favorite part about Comic-Con is the people, because so I love the splash page, that art.
Yeah.
I didn't really see a lot that I was like, it was Friday, so there's some of the artists probably weren't there that normally would be, and so there's just nothing really catching my eye.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, maybe I'll buy a comic that I've been looking for. I've been looking for my a nice Luke Cage Hero for Hire, which is the first one. And I love that. I've always loved his comic, but even then I was like, you know what? I don't want to rush into it, because I saw a ton of them. They had a lot of nice ones out there. But again,
How much does a comic like that cost?
It could cost anywhere between, I suppose it could cost anywhere between like $80 in kind of poor condition to $350 and up. Yeah. So I was, but
it is an original though. It's not.
Yeah, they would be.
It's not like no reprints of that stuff.
Yeah,
right?
completely original. It depends if they've been graded, that kind of stuff. So. Yeah, so and again for me, like that's awesome for me, but again I didn't want to be like then. I felt like rushed, and I knew we were on a time crunch. We had to get back because Allie, I think she had work or something like that. But yeah. So whatever, but I did enjoy. But the people at a Comic-Con or a fan expo are the greatest people in the world. First of all, they're always super nice. But they're also the biggest nerds you've ever met.
Right.
They're just like me, and they don't feel like they have to hide
But
anything.
you call them the nicest people you've ever met.
Well, they are.
So they're not just like you.
Yeah, obviously. Sorry, guys. Again, I'm sorry. But they're like, it's an environment where people just like, they just are themselves.
Yeah.
And like, they don't have to hide who they are. Like,
I
in
did talk
society
to
where
I did
people
talk to a
feel
no
like
cop
they have to do that.
That was excited about it just because of people watching,
It's
getting to go
the
just like
greatest.
hang out. And
I love it. I absolutely love it, because again, you get a whole different feeling of that nerd community is a whole different thing. It's a whole which is awesome. I love it. So because you should be there.
Well, I'm jealous. I should have gone and met Cobra Kai.
Hey, you'd have a good time. It's just again, even people watch is a lot of fun. So yeah, good times. Good times.
How much was the ticket to get in?
$1 billion.
That's not
You
bad.
could pay me for that. 20 on Friday it was $25 a person, and I think it was $10 to park. So
that's where they get you.
they do get you there. Yeah,
And the Cokes.
they do get
You get a couple of Cokes.
This guy's got a couple
That'll be
of
$7.50.
Coca-Colas. Yeah,
I just got a medium cola.
give me a Stogie. So
Cigars are literally cheaper than the Coke. Cigars are cheaper than the Coke.
But you
What kind of a world do you
drink
live in?
a Stogie.
It's a good point. Stogie's not refreshing. All right.
Oh my God.
All right. How long have we been going?
57 minutes.
Wow.
A busy 7 minutes.
57
Wow.
minutes.
Ooh. All right. Well, what are we going to title this episode? Dave almost kills a FedEx driver?
Yeah, that or
That'd be
and
awesome.
Dave blows off, off the cuff fans or something. I mean,
Dave goes on a rampage, hates fans, kills FedEx driver.
that's even,
wants to, just
that's
a little bit
even
of kill.
better.
Yeah,
Man,
we'll
it was
figure
a
that
rough
out.
week.
Yeah, I even had like the pseudo underlying topic to throw out, and we never made it.
Well, we could do
So
a
we're
second
going to
one.
record another episode.
Boom
right now.
Sounds good.
You know how we've gotten
Boy.
so lazy? We don't even bring outfit changes anymore. for
No,
the second.
these people don't deserve
It's just
that.
2 week back to back
They're
the same
they-
outfit.
We're not going to try to fool these people. They're smarter
They're
than
too
us.
smart. Our fans are too smart for that.
They're way
They know
smarter
we're wearing
than
the
us.
same stuff.
Because we admit it. That's how
We
dumb
admit
we
it.
are.
And if you're listening, then you don't care anyway.
Nah, you don't.
Because our voices are just smooth as silk.
Silk Kessler.
Mr. Burns. You guys go enjoy your stogies. We're out of here. Out of here.